Hello and welcome back to Slice and Dice. I saw yesterday's video, didn't get the hello and welcome back dealed into the video, and that is because I assume sometimes if I start a recording right after I open OBS, it overloads. It's like, whoa, I'm still loading, buddy, hang on. Oops, oh, I just accidentally uploaded this video to YouTube. This video is 20 seconds. I don't think YouTube's gonna... Oh, YouTube is taking it, hey. Stop it, YouTube. I'm uploading my Wild Frost right now. Anyway, I just forgot to do that. Yeah, and the encoding got overloaded and it just cut off the start of the video, basically. But like, it started recording, but it didn't catch my audio, which is weird. Anyway, let's run it. This is number 49 if we win it. Let's see what we get. Oh, fuck, this guy's free as hell. Well, so the issue with this Arman is he's 9 HP. He adds a lot of like actual health that we have to chew through, and our team isn't great, but I still think he's fine. Sorry, I gotta shift my mind into slice mode. Hold on. It's just, we have Alloy Prodigy as our opener, which is kind of icky. Acolyte also not my favorite, but hey, if this Prodigy's gonna hit, I think we won't have a problem today. And this Arman is sometimes just going to miss, or he's gonna do, he's basically a wolf, but two of his sides were replaced with X's. That's how you can look at this guy. Okay, actually I'll hold the heal. Yeah, because if I hold the heal there, I can still guarantee survival of Alloy, but I can roll down to kill the boar. This, if nothing else though, this Arman is going to add a lot of time to the run here. Especially in the early game, when I just have to cut through 9 HP. No threat, he should really give up, but my boy's fighting it out because he's a real one. Juggler Caldera. Juggler's a little worse because of the existence of this Arman. We're less likely to hit something we care about. And also Prodigy is the man on this team to get rid of, so I'll play Caldera. Caldera, a good example of a guy with 6 HP who's worth playing. Not a lot of those, but here he is. Yeah, these Armans, or this Arman will mainly fuck up my fights where I have an enemy I want to make run away. Like the Goblin. It shouldn't mess with the Bandit. It's basically just early fights with Goblins are a little worse. But Arman and I, we're cool, we're bros. We used to hang out in high school, so he's not going to do anything too horrific to me, I think. We're boys. You know. We go way back. I'm gonna kill this goblin. I think it's going to be best to just isolate myself versus the Arman and then kill him. There is one big factor that is going to offer me a lot of resistance in this run. The biggest threat of all, my own impatience. Because if I try to shortcut killing this Arman and like, you know, I leave a goblin alive instead of just killing Arman here, and I go, maybe I can just kill the Arman and then the goblin will leave. I'm gonna sometimes hurt myself and it's gonna be sad. Replace the top and bottom sides with shield 1 cleave, replace blank sides with heal 1. I remember early on in 3.0 someone told me caster root is good because it makes not as good, but Prince is better if you have caster root, which is a true statement, and also I'm not clicking on it. I'd rather have nothing than caster root. It's also like caster root was pretty worthless here, so you know. This isn't good. This is very not good, wow. 3 damage puts me halfway to killing the wolf. I gotta roll. Okay, we're saved. That's fine. Sometimes Dapple dies there though, and that is the Alloy problem. I've seen people say I don't think Alloy's that bad. Not many people have come to Alloy's defense. I think it is a pretty easy one to agree on as being terrible. But like, as soon as someone gets double targeted like that and is taking more than exact lethal, this unit is horrific. That's the problem with Alloy. You can't save people. Like, at least on Wallop or on, like, Buckle, there are sides you can roll that save, right? Not that I think Wallop is. I think Wallop's kind of mid. But he's not Alloy, which is his big win. His greatest triumph. I can do the heal shield 1. Alloy only has like one side that can do 2 healing to a single target, or 2 shielding to a single target, and they have to already be down HP. That's the problem. Alright, Arman. You and me, buddy. I guess Ally could roll for the 1 damage shield. Come on, boss man. Bring it on. Yeah, that's what I thought, buddy. That's what I thought. Here, I can just done rolling. He's out. I will play Pilgrim. I've been dunking on Alloy, but... And like, I don't love Pilgrim, and he's actually not very good in this fight either. But I need to be rid of Alloy. Pilgrim has at least some value inherent to him. Now, one other issue that we're going to see here is we have this fucking 9 HP monster that we have to kill after Bramble's gone. That's going to be a little bit curious. I'm also pretty sure Pilgrim just went reuse on me there. This is good. I think he's dead now, right? Yeah, he's dead now. So I'll be fine. Hold on. When you're killing Bramble, make sure you don't waste any of your sides if you have an enemy on board like this. There is no need. We can save 3 of our sides there. I only need to give up 1. Technically 2, but you always give up the Caldera 3 damage side. Like, that's just how the side is. It's a single use. And we're gonna rebuild. Here we go. And now I have to kill this Arman, but the trick here is that I'm down a few sides, so now my damage is lower. Alright, Arman. He cannot kill me. I think he has no universe where he could even come close. So he's just gonna sit here. Yeah, get gone. No. Liqueur is fine. Liqueur? Is it pronounced differently if it's spelled like this? Is this like a French liquor, like a liqueur? Because I've always heard it called liquor, but I have heard people say liqueur, but usually in like a TV show or something. Anyway, I'm gonna take the liqueur here. The only liqueur I know is a liqueur's light, am I right, fellas? Heyo. None of that. None of that other stuff. Anyway, yeah, 3 mana is fine. We're gonna reuse the 1 damage mana game. Just wash out all the illusions. Make the Shade go intangible. It's gonna take 3 turns to kill the Shade, but that's okay. I can always stun him. But I don't have a way to do 3 on this team right now. Pilgrim knows what he wants, though. What my man wants here is reuse. Arman? Brother? Can we just, like, call it a day? You wanna just give in? GG. It's over? He's not giving up. It's okay. He's gone now. This fight looks kind of scary. Never mind. I'm fine. I think I go Vampire over Brute. Vampire is very, very good. I need to make sure I'm not getting swept up in the hype, because in the same way that I think calling things very bad is bad, I think calling things very good is bad. I still think it's Vampire though. It's just like Acolyte's kind of mid, Fighter's not great, but Brute is very good. But I'm gonna go Vampire. I think that's a choice that you can lament for a while, but it doesn't matter basically. Like both of those picks are good, and both of the characters they're replacing are not good. So you just kind of pick one and move on, honestly. Can't kill this Quartz, huh? I can stun him. We can bank mana to make the militia flee, potentially. I think Vampire is also good because you can bail out with Infuse, but there's like a part of me thought maybe I click on Brute because he's better at making militia run than Vampire, but that's just ridiculous. That's just very silly. Yeah, this isn't like super optimized, but it's fine. Scald for double value is good enough. Oh my god, the Armon's threatening someone. This goes here. It's just, hang on. This is a classic problem that Pilgrim has. He can't save himself. If he drops low on HP, he's just like unable to do anything. I'm gonna roll these two. That works. I just need something to save Pilgrim from embarrassing death. Could make the militia flee. Scald isn't quite right. I just wanted to check. We're gonna go 1, 2, 2, infuse. The Arman almost got someone. Did you see that shit? That was crazy. What we got? We got Abacus. I think Abacus is very good. It lets you move an X to the left side where a lot of the later game replacers are, and it's plus 1 HP. This item is basically a combination of ballet shoes and leather vest, the 2 tier 1s, which is good. I think those are both strong items. Hey, look at Pilgrim, he gets to do something useful here. Target selection in this fight is easy. I've been trying to think about and talk about target selection more. It's kind of hard, just to remember. But like, Slate is the obvious big threat. This guy is the only one. Like, Slimers take a few turns to cause any real damage that you'll notice. Slate is on you right away. When he's putting 7 on you in the mid game like this, you gotta be doing something about him. And then I'm just gonna, even though I'm stunning the Slimer, I'm going to still kill him first because Arman is a goofy little guy. And our mana output is great. I don't really know who I want to play on this team yet, but I'm sure I will figure it out. For the orange, I'm thinking, I mean, like, Dabbler's pretty good, but also Juggler would have been fine with Caldera. Maybe a Whirl to go with Caldera? Anyone? That's a joke, I'm sorry. I tricked you. Thank you. So Rogue isn't bad to pair with Caldera, but I think this is Berserker because Berserker is just very good. He pairs well with Pilgrim as well. I like Rogue a lot, but I think Berserker is the way. We can do, just move on, doesn't matter. And game plan for this fight is the same as always. Kill Gaitha, then Magrat, then Agnes, unless you have a reason that you can't do that. But we can. I was gonna try to set up for like a Scald idea, but this is not an AoE version of this fight. I'm not here doing this as like a game plan of kill all at once. I have Berserker, we're just gonna tunnel vision one at a time. Although this isn't a super one fight because there's a wolf coming in and there's an Arman. Lots of HP to chew through. Could stun something. I need to think here. Four plus 1 kills Magrat. This heal goes to Berserker. I infuse. I don't really want the shield too. I'm gonna stun Agnes. Okay. So it's gonna go infuse for maximum healing value. Stun Agnes, 1 damage to Agnes, so she doesn't just like become a wolf factory here. I don't want to get wolved. Oh wow, I thought that was vampire. I can stun Agnes and kill a wolf maybe on this turn, if it pans out. I'm just gonna keep infusing Berserker to keep him alive. Yeah, that poison is deadly. Probably lock a heal 5 or something. It's fine. This way. I was gonna tunnel vision Agnes, but hitting her there is hard to keep Dabble alive through. So I'll just keep locking in on damage until Berserker is saved. Uh-oh, he might die. Okay, thank you, Dabble. F. Oops, accidentally. Not this one, it's you do, oh, you go full screen this way. There we go. I accidentally messed up my screen region there. Is why I was doing that. This turn gets kind of awkward. It's fine, we just have to stall for a little longer here. I could have put the shield up on Dabble there, and then healed 5 on Berserker like that. But this line is fine too. It would have been a little better. We could have just done this. Basically, I let an extra wolf spawn in that I didn't need to, but it's okay. Once you're alone with Agnes, it's not really like you're ever gonna die anyway. Just takes a minute. Clown Cap? No, Glassblade's good here. It's normally Glassblade is kind of mid, but because I have Abacus, we can do this, which is good. And +1 on Berserker is also nice, to be fair. 3 damage doesn't really make a difference here. Reuse 2/2. We can do like, I kind of want to let the bones spawn in so I can just Scald for big value on the next turn. Is that crazy? I don't think so. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. You know what? I'll let it ride. I just roll hard for Berserker to hit 1 damage cleave here. He can do it. I have 2 Scalds in the tank. Well, he didn't do it. It's okay. We can do, hold on, 3, 2, Scald for what that's worth. Not much. How about Burst here then Scald? A little better. And then, you know, we might as well Burst here. That looks fine. Thanks, Scald. Very cool. 5 damage. Hold. Go, Arman. Be out. Spellblade's fine. Trapper's also okay, but I already have like a nice mana plan. Spellblade can add to. This fight's scary. I think the scariest enemy that you will see in standard play is Sudal. He has a natural amount of variance built into his balance, and there's like an expected shift in how much damage he's going to do. But sometimes he's going to defy your expectations and just blow you away. And there's nothing you can do about it. Hold on, I have a better play here, sorry. This is a Scald setup. It's specifically if you low roll versus Sudals, that's where it gets kind of tough. 2 damage here, 4 damage here, burst here, Scald. That's okay. If you have a bad turn and they have a good turn though, you can just get snowballed out of a game, I think, which is what I'm afraid of these days. But it looks all good here. No high rolls today for the enemy. Although Vampire having 2 poison is a little annoying. Poison is probably the biggest threat to this run. Oh man, please don't make me fight Lich. It just dawned on me how long it's gonna take me to kill Lich if I have to go through this idiot. Polish Emerald or Mini Crossbow. I can get another Abacus Glassblade on someone. That's not bad. Doesn't pair super well with the liquor though. I don't think although Mini Crossbow is kind of cool because we could just flip this down and just get, you know, I think Mini Crossbow's better actually. No, we could do this. It's not bad. I think I'd rather do it on Vampire though. Just cover up an X with a 4 damage swing. Not bad. Ooh, great 5 into reuse. Wow, actually just a perfect roll. 5 reuse, 5. I'd actually like to go 5 reuse 5 so I don't have to take damage from the Banshee. Imbue, kill the Quartz. That fight's a wrap. Nothing to be said, except for GG. Shake my hand, militia, it's over. You're out of here. Arman, me and Arman745, we're kind of bros now. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're kind of starting to put our differences aside. Wow. I'm willing to play leader. I don't think you random there. The issue is that we just took our only, like our guy is now Our tier 3 is possessed. I think that's the big threat versus Wendigo, is when your tier 3 is the possessed guy. But should be okay. Just don't smith the Arman. Reuse, 1 damage. I want to roll these guys. I would like to hit one of the good sides from Leader, or not from Leader, but for Vampire or Caldera here, ideally. Okay. It is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and imbue you up and go 2-2. I'm pretty close to killing Wendigo here. I'll hit Vampire with Leader. It's fine. This is a tunnel Wendigo fight as well, I think. Why is it this way? Well, it's hard to kill these thorns, and we need to get our guy unpossessed ASAP. And then we can sit on an even footing versus the 2 thorns. The petrifies are a little threatening, but I also, the longer the fight goes, the more likely I am to find this 2 damage engage, which is also going to change things for me. I have 6 damage right now. I'm 1 off of killing Wendigo. I need a 1 damage from Spellblade, basically. Okay, this kills Wendigo. Without having to use the bow, that is. And then I need to go shield 3, gun down thorn. That looks fine. We should sneak out of this with no deaths, but it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be up to the Arman to not kill me here. The thorn is the problem because my pilgrim is petrified, so it's very hard to actually not just die to the thorn. We can do this to kill it. I think that's viable. You want to talk about why it's Leader here, by the way? Because it's definitely Leader here. It's not a question of should I pick Leader here. So it's Leader versus Ace, right? If you random, basically, you have to judge what the worst possible outcome is for you. If you're trying to go for like a near 100% win rate, you have to start thinking in terms of hero randoms there. And so think about it like this, right? How many, and I'm not going to do the full math here, but how many potential randoms are there on the first pick? Well, there's like, you know, roughly 8 times 5, which is about 40. How many of those are bad? It's probably like what? Maybe like 3 or 4 out of 40, roughly. That's somewhere in the range of like 10%. I would say, we can say 5 to 10% chance that that random just makes my run significantly worse. Leader is okay. Smith and reuse are good sides to play, and we can try to build something around that. So I think that you cannot random there if you're trying to go for a super high, like near 100% win rate. Because if you press that random enough times, if you press that random 100 times, I would say maybe like 2 or 3 times you die and lose the game, which is not what I'm looking for. I think Leader gives me a guaranteed path to keep playing. And sometimes that, like, so for example, sometimes that random there is like eccentric or something like that, right? And then our run is so much worse, and we have a worse, like we have a worse character in a bad fight, or it's like it's Ludus or something like that, and we'd probably still win Wendigo, to be fair, but I think that the upside is not that good. Anyway, Karma versus Determination. I don't love Karma, but I actually don't hate it. I think I go random though. Tentacle's okay. Because we can go, the long term here was Abacus. Tentacle's not that good here though. I kind of want to do Abacus like this and then just Tentacle for the 2. Although Tentacle 5 is probably better, huh? Tentacle 5 is probably better. Now Vampire hits that and kills 2 snipers. But yeah, reuse from our yellow. We need our blue to be someone that we want now. That's the big thing. Nice, good tentacle. Good. Then we go imbue, and we're done. This fight's over. Kill 4 snipers on turn 1. This fight would be really scary because of the Arman though. Like, he was actually a big threat. But no longer. Forsaken Weaver. I'll go Weaver. He's a fine character to play around. He holds the items well as well. But with a X replacer for Weaver too, we get to be more aggressive in rolling for charged if we have a good timing for it. Not that we do here, I don't think it's all that good to roll. Although we have reuse. Reuse Weaver is actually very strong. 5 damage also is quite good, because we can go like imbue, kill a ghost, 6 damage to demon. Although 6 damage to demon doesn't fix our dying spellblade problem. Kind of have to do this, and that's not even great. We have to like stun Arman maybe? No. Okay, give it a sec. I wanted to just kill the ghost. I don't think we can just kill the ghost though. I think we have to do 5, reuse 5 on the chomp. And then probably imbue to... I can't quite stun this demon. I really want to stun the demon. How about like this? Not quite. How about like this? Hold, give me a sec. So the demon's on 12, I want to be on 9. I need to do 3 damage to this guy. This is the play. Stun Intangible the ghost, stun both of the guys that are causing me trouble. I think this is the move. It also, I think, saves my imbue, which is good. There's probably a slightly more optimized play you can make there, but I think this one turns out to be about the best we can get it. God, this chomp is just locked in on killing my spellblade, huh? You can play 1 crush, 5 damage, 2 to the Arman. I just need Vampire to heal my Spellblade so she doesn't have to die now. We can also do it with her Infuse, right? No big deal there. Yeah, I think as long as you have someone who is okay with Smith, Leader isn't that bad of a character. Because he has 2 acceptable sides, right? And 3 damage isn't that bad. Botany. I love Botany. I think Botany is super good. Yeah, I think this is good. Huge fan of Botany. The best character for Botany is definitely Surgeon, because he has all 6 sides covered. Okay, let's not just send it here. This is a tough fight, and we need to plan accordingly. I think Death Defying Leader... Normally, I've talked about how much I don't like to Death Defy, but in this position, Leader is taking +4, so I'd have to shield him for 5, right? And that's not very viable. Death Defy is the only way. I'd like to go for mana and lock the charge, but I don't think it's the right call. I think the goal here is to overkill this bandit and make the other 2 flee. But if I can... How viable is that? That's the question you gotta ask. How likely am I to do that? You're on 8, I need to get you to 2, basically. I need to get you to 1, effectively, in pips. What am I on? I'm on 6 right now, effectively 5. I could have him on 4, basically. I'm gonna play safe, and we're gonna keep the Pilgrim's Death Defy locked. Okay. This is the bandit flees. Yeah, and now Death Defy is a waste, but I still think it was right to play safe. Yeah, so be it. Sometimes it's like this. Just a thought I'd like to try out here. No, okay, definitely not. We're just gonna have to do a little infusing to keep Leader's head above water here. The good news is, outside of like the 1 damage cleave, he won't really be targeted much. Infuse? Okay, good enough. That fight just looks really scary, but this glass blade has been clutching super hard for me. Doctor's fine. I am okay with Botany Doctor. And Anvil, nah, definitely not. Botany Doctor doesn't bother me much. The tentacle is a little worse on this guy, but that's okay for now. We can sort it out. Also, sorry, I should make sure I make it clear. Doctor is very good here. He's an extremely good hit. I am not settling by picking Doctor. He's a huge high roll. Make sure I make it clear. I can just take the 2 mana from Weaver. So we can go 2, reuse 2. Is this growing? Oh, it is. Cool. Oh, and this is growing too. Wow. That's quite good. Not quite the save on Pilgrim I would like, but we can do here. I think crushing the Arman out is good than just bursting Pilgrim. That seems fine. Yeah, leader plus botany is really good too, because reusing group growth is super OP. Getting double group growth like that on the middle is absurd. Very, very strong. I should probably take Death Defy. Gulp. You know, probably not. I'm just gonna say probably not to that. Yeah, I don't think so, buddy. No, I'm good. Thank you for the offer, but I'm not gonna press that button. No, it's cool. I don't need it. Baseline 3 on the charged is pretty strong. Double reuse, also pretty strong. 38's pretty decent. We're not gonna, like, keep Pilgrim, because that's never gonna happen. But, you know, it's cool if it hits. This is awful. This is so bad. Oh my god. Gauntlet's decent. It's good for Spellblade. Who's it good for in the long term is the problem, and it's nobody. But I don't have a great Bullseye holder. Actually, Bullseye Leader isn't bad. You can do 6 damage. 3 damage engage isn't the worst. I don't have enough item slots is the thing. I'd rather go Gauntlet. I think a lot of the oranges hold Gauntlet nicely. And I can just kind of pick around that. 5 damage, good. I don't really want 3 damage, I should roll. Yeah, reuse is a lot better. 2 damage Copycat, sometimes it's really good. I'll hold it. Okay, sometimes it's not. I do get 2 damage poison out of it, I suppose, but I have to figure out how I survive. You know, it's not the worst. I should probably consider just throwing something over Doctor's head so that he stops doing this to me, though. He keeps landing on it, which is quite tough. Or no, we can go here. Hold on, is this growth? It is. Streamer, you almost missed 1 mana. I know! I know I almost missed 1 mana. I caught it. Go ahead, Arman. I don't think he actually leaves, does he? No, he fights this. He doesn't win, but you respect the hustle anyway. Poet's great. I think Assassin is okay, but not exactly what I want. I want Venom or Fencer to hold Gauntlet, or Agent. Any of those 3. So, and Poet also is, again, not settling. This guy's insane. He's very, very good. We can run... I really want to play Abacus Tentacle on someone. And I think this is fine. This is actually very good. We have Cantrip Shield 2, and we have Shield 2 to all allies repel. Although, alternatively, what you could run is this, and we get Charged Repel instead. And then you could do... not this. You want to do, like, Abacus. I think that this is a little bit weaker overall. I think it's better to just cover up all the X's, more or less. Except for the one on Poet. But I think this is better. Although, and then, I guess I am leaving myself with an extra X, but I'll do it this way. I think 2 to all repel is a little bit better, potentially. Which one is this? This is the middle. So if I see the 3 mana from Weaver, I want that. Mana or 8 mana. Okay, just checking. Give me a sec. I'm almost there. It's almost making sense. Reuse 10 mana. Are you dying to? Demon? Makes sense. That looks about right. A little pain on my Spellblade for that, but it's okay. You just kill off the birds with Crush. They don't have much they can do in response. I feel like Leader has some cool sides that he's just not hitting. Oh, I can't even do that. Oops. Hold. There we go. Angel Feather's very good. Place the middle two sides with 4 damage to send. Not very good. Angel Feather for sure. And we'll do a little more item shuffling. Lots of item shuffling to do in this run, huh? We can go like Tentacle Poet. It's fine to just have the cantrip. And then there's my Glass Blade. It's on Doctor. We can run it like this. Having the option to do 1 damage to all is better than an X. So I will run it up like this. Ooh. Interesting. This is middle side. This is not middle side. My charge side is middle side right now. 2 damage mana gain is good. I'm gonna look for a rescue shield. Too bad that's not Dude, my sides have changed so much in this run. It's hard to keep up with. Let's go imbue 3. Oh, you're not dying to the chomp. You're dying to the spiker. You go burst here. One of the few situations where Crush does not end up being better than bursting. You know, whatever you want to do. I want to burst him down though, so that I know I'm not losing anyone. Inevitable. Oh, and Agent or Fencer. I think Agent is a little bit better than Fencer with Gauntlet on the deck. And that seems like it's the play. Yeah. Anything else? You want to do anything before we go? I think so. We have a lot of really good support here for Agent. I think that this is a good day to be leader. Oh, okay. Cool. I should let Poet roll for the cantrip, I think. Oh, we hit the reuse. Very good. So we can do one of 2 things here. We can either go reuse here, or we can go 3, 3, 3, 3. Hold on, let me do this again. We can go 3, 3, 3, 3, 6, reuse 6, except not quite, because I have this cantrip. They're all hitting different targets. So we go like 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, mana, reuse, mana, crush. The issue is that Inevitable has immunity. So making all this mana isn't so crazy. So what I think is best here then, if it doesn't matter if I make all the mana or not, is it's best to just go for group growth, because bigger group growth numbers are better. Because we can also go Clink then, and we can go 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh, wrong way. Kill here, 6 mana, and then crush. I think this is a good enough turn 1. We killed all the wisps, 5 damage to Inevitable, killed the Arman, and we have 4 mana left over. I would be surprised if he has counterplay to this. But it will just take a while for him to die. Because we do a lot of small hits. It is best to try to optimize, I suppose. But there's not a lot of optimizing to be done. He can't possibly hurt me. Because I'm in a position so strong that I can just liquor past his shit. I can just cleanse his weaken completely. He doesn't do anything, he's just gonna annoy me. I guess we can start setting up regen. You know, doesn't hurt. burst first so we can break another intangible. It doesn't actually matter though. Whatever. Who cares? And it's like, fuck off, inevitable. Stop this. Force shield repel. Rescue, whatever. I'm gonna liquor, probably. Well, not probably, I am going to liquor. 2. We can go for another group growth, I guess. Oh, I would like a shield. Thank you. Inevitable, anytime you want to leave, you can go. God, no, I had lethal. What is this? Self-petrify. Probably don't want to play that. Go ahead, inevitable. He's not running? Come on, buddy. There you go. Dies to the cantrip. GG. 49, not bad. Nice little easy add Arman curse. The wild modifiers have been fun. High score would put me at... I just gotta win one more to take the 10th spot. That's the goal now. Can I do it? Probably. So, dude, someone's on an 80. God damn, let's go, Craft. Hell yeah. On Android too? Pop off, King. Well, join me tomorrow. See if we can break back into the top 10. I think, maybe. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a like and subscribe if you want to see more. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.